Boys, it's your boy MTC Productions, and we back with another video. Day 2 of consistent uploads. But today's video is going to be a preview for the Jaguars running back position. I might start the series on this, maybe doing position by position. We're going to start with running back because I don't say it's most intriguing, but it's real interesting. So let's go. Number one running back starter, Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette's a beast. Leonard Fournette, when healthy and when, I don't want to use the word motivated, but when going, Leonard Fournette's a beast. If you look at early last year, Leonard Fournette, Broncos, Titans early because he just bust that really long one at the end. You had Carolina, where he had really good games when we got him involved. But we have to get him involved. That's the one thing. We can't be down by a lot of points, so we just throw. But Leonard Fournette, I think, is a good back. He's a beast of a back. Leonard Fournette, he's a power back. But I think Leonard Fournette has developed more into an overall back. I don't think he's just power anymore. He's kind of more overall, you can kind of say, a three-down back. I really like him. I like his skill set. The sad thing is, I don't know if he's going to be here next year because I don't know if that's the back Caldwell and the Jaguars have for the future. Because I think, because remember, Caldwell really liked TJ Yeldon when drafting him. And I think that's the back more the Jaguars like and find suitable for their team. Kind of a more shiftier, non-power, let's say, type of back. So, Leonard Fournette's going to be a real interesting one. Second string or behind Leonard Fournette, Chris Thompson. Chris Thompson is a very interesting guy. He came from Washington, Jay Gruden's system, so it's like, I really like Chris Thompson. He's basically, I don't want to say Yeldon, because I think Yeldon was a little better, but I think he's kind of like the shiftier opposite of Leonard Fournette, because Leonard Fournette, he's a really good player, but we needed more of a shiftier back to kind of spell him, let's say that. Because we needed that TJ Yeldon, where TJ Yeldon wasn't really power. TJ Yeldon was a little bit more shifty. I really like him. He knows the offense. He probably knows the offense better than anyone right now, working with Jay Gruden in Washington. And if you look at some of his highlights, he looked real good. He's a little bit more of a receiving back, more than just straight downhill. And I like it, man. You can spell Fournette with someone like Chris Thompson and kind of get a different vibe and different feel to the offense. Third string, I don't want to say string, but after him, kind of fighting for that second running back position. Oh, my bad. Raquel Armstead. I really like Raquel Armstead. Power. He, coming out of college, he seemed more of a power back. But watching him, especially in the last game against Indianapolis, he seemed a little bit more shiftier than I thought. People were describing him like he's pure power. Like he's Leonard Fournette Jr. But no, I didn't really, for some reason, I didn't really see that. I saw a guy who was more shifty that can use power, but power isn't his main like attribute. Let me know if I'm missing something, because I go to Jaguar home games. I'm a season ticket holder, me and my pa, so we go. But watching him, it's like he's not the power back that people were like telling him in the draft. He's shifty. And I like my more shifty running backs for me. That's just my personal choice. But hey, we all need that power. And I think he's kind of the best of both worlds. Like, I think if you watch that Colts game where he started the whole game and ran the whole game, I really liked his talent, his speed. He was fast. He could catch out the backfield, even though he dropped that touchdown real early in the game. Kind of made me mad. But hey, great player overall. He's young and he can develop. I think he'll be here for a while because we drafted him just last year. I think we can develop him into maybe a good second or a low starter. I think he's real good. And behind him, Divine Azigbo. If you don't know this guy, go to Madden and play with him. He's a beast in Madden. For some reason, Madden, if you play Madden, use him. He's a beast. But in real life, I'm not going to say anything because I haven't seen him play. We haven't seen him really take real snaps since preseason. I know he played in that last game against the Colts, but there's just not enough film on my man. I tried to look up some some film before the game, and there was pretty much nothing there. It's like, man, it's like nothing there. But he seems like, I mean, he's a big, kind of bigger back, big sturdy, a little kind of he's kind of the mix between everyone in the group. I think he can do it all. He's not pure power and he's not pure shifty. He's more just the everyday running back. Would you need those type of guys on your roster? And I think he'll fight for maybe the last running back spot, because I think the Jaguars really liked him, because we were raving about this guy early when we signed him, and he made the team last year with some guys, and I really like him. So running back, I think they'll be real good. The future of the running back kind of scares me. I'm not gonna lie, very scary. I don't know what we're gonna do, because you always, I mean, I'm excited for this season. I think we'll exceed expectations, but you also have to be honest. Like, what are we gonna do at running back? Or are we gonna draft one high early? Because I hope not. Are we gonna re-sign Leonard Fournette, even though we declined his 5th-year option? So that kind of doesn't look good. So I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do at running back, because I'm not a huge person of spending money at the running back position. I think you can draft one and kind of make it work, unless he's a Christian McCaffrey or I would say Dalvin Cook, but nah. Christian McCaffrey or even the Joe Mixon that's coming up, you don't pay running backs unless they're that good. And I just don't think we have that on the roster right now. And I think we'll draft one later. I just hope we don't go spend huge money on the running back next year like we did with Chris Ivory, because it kind of didn't work out. But hey, the running back position's good. We're starting off strong. Leonard Fournette, I think he'll have a good year. The guys behind him is more wait till see, because who really gets more touches. But hey, you know the vibes. Had to duck a tree there, but you know the vibes. Let's go Duval, baby.